We are at India Energy Week 2025. We have with us Mr. Rohan, Business Development Director, Fluenta. So, Mr. Rao, can you explain us about the Fluenta, what services and things that it offers to the industry?
Okay, so we are in Delhi right now, and Delhi is one of the worst air quality index city, yeah, and one of the main reasons is about industrial air pollution. So we are here basically a part of a wider scope of most of the governments of the world as well as pollution control bodies to measure what kind of products are effluents basically are being given to the environment, yeah. So we basically are into flare gas measurements, and this is our flare gas systems. So we use a unique technology called ultrasonic measurements, which is more beneficial when it comes to the accuracy of the measurements.
So, once you measure the emissions or how do you stop? How do you control?
So basically control is not our responsibility, it is more of an end user responsibility. Like for the refineries, they have to change their process or modify their process in such a way that they have to control their pollution. But our job is basically measurements, data recording, data analysis using AI tools, using latest technology computing. So what we generally offer is a package where we measure, we give you a data analyst, and this analysis can be also used by end users as well as pollution control boards to see what kind of air pollutants are basically going to the environment.
And how is the response from the market for this?
The response was really good. We actively started in 2024 with our partner Avons in India. We got the EIL certification mid last year, and we also have one of the products, one of the locations in Mumbai in a refinery. We have already started delivering our products, and we have a lot of pipeline of projects coming up. With this technology being new, I would say, and being more technically sophisticated, we have a better understanding of technical requirements of the customer as well as the engineering companies.
And which are the industries that you are looking at?
Well, mainly this comes under energy industries. However, when it from a broader perspective, we also deliver this to fertilizer industries. Because it's a sophisticated technology, it may not go much into, I would say, agriculture or biomass-based measurements, yeah. But it's mainly catering to refineries, upstream, as well as fertilizers.
What is the special feature of this technology?
So, as I said in the first, we are one of the very few vendors who are actually measuring through ultrasonic measurements. That means we do not have any kind of mechanical intrusion of the flare. We do not disturb the process. It's a non-intrusive technology. As you can see, these are the transducers here, and these transducers are only until the wall of the pipeline. And we have ultrasonic signals from transducer A to B, and we actually measure the time of flight. So the time required to get the signal back is what we measure, and then that's how we calibrate our meters to give the measurement of the products.
And what sort of growth you are expecting, because you have launched it just last year?
First year was very interesting because we had the certification in, and it was quite fast process in India. Our partner also helped us a lot in that. And however, we are looking at growth of around 20-30 systems a year, which is quite a high demand actually. And we are working towards it. We have a good discussions with many of the end customers. We have good project funnel pipelines, and we are working on this. Yeah. From the number point of view, of course, because it's a start, you will see a big number increase. But year on year, it mainly depends on how fast the government wants to, do this as a streamlined business, regular business. What I see from reading yesterday is. There is a 2030 target for reducing pollutions by 40%. So that's where this one will help. Yeah. So we are looking at a really fast-paced growth until 2030, and then we will have a stable growth. Yeah.
So currently, how do you supply if demand comes? Where it is getting manufactured?
So we
importing
yeah.
there?
So we have three different locations. One is our Norway factory, who's basically holding the technology as a patented technology. We have a factory in Poland, which actually manufactures the product, and we have a UK administrative office, which basically does all the exports, etc., and packing, etc. So we have these three locations in Europe, and apart from that, we have sales offices in Malaysia, where I'm located, and we have one in UAE as well as Houston.
So going forward, as manufacturing is gaining very good traction in the India, going forward, are you going to look at this setup, your offices or manufacturing plants in the long run here in India?
Well, that's always a discussion because India is growing. There's a lot of different programs under which, especially the Make in India, etc. But that is still under discussion. I think we will first test the markets. I would not say test the market, but let's say we'll see how fast we can grow until 2030, and then we can make some decision on that. Yeah, but it's possible. There's nothing no to business here.
And how do you see Indian industries? Because you have a product which is very relevant to sustainability or emission. How do you see Indian industries getting aware about the environmental protection or sustainability sort of thing?
Yeah, well, there are a lot of trainings and seminars done by from the government side, and when it comes to real life applications, we are the ones who are providing the services, and we generally work with engineering companies to make them aware of what kind of solutions we have, as well as what kind of expectations are there from the government agencies. And we try to make understanding there, and then we start working on different projects. Yeah.
So is this the very unique product here in India, or there are other similar products other companies are also offering?
Well, our USP is basically we give accuracy guarantee of 0.5%, yeah, which nobody can generally give. Yeah, with this technology, with the kind of computing system we have, with the kind of AI technologies which we have been coming up with, this is one of the unique products, I will say. Yeah.
Anything more that you would like to add from your side about this?
Well, it's all technical things, but I can just show you around how the system works. So we have a piping spool here. We have a transducers, which are basically stainless steel, but we have special materials sometimes like titanium, etc. We have a FGM, which is basically flare gas meter, and the signals from the transducers go to this. We have a computing system, we have a reporting system, and then this is connected to a flare sense. So flare sense is basically our latest product, which has a technology of real-time data analysis, as well as making sure this data can be processed to make future decisions. Yeah. So this is our setup. It's a small setup, but it's a very unique setup where we are involved in a key decision making of pollution as well as environment agencies. Yeah.
And once you provide this data to the customers,
Yes.
whoever it is,
Yes.
plant,
Yes.
how quickly they act on this data to mend the
Well, that's
measures?
that's something which is not been our side, but we would expect to take a quicker decision on how they want to change their process to control their flare gases, etc. But the data is available real time, and they can make decisions as soon as possible. But again, it takes a lot of time to change your processes. Yeah.